Hello, I am Noah the Time Traveler. I am a time traveler from the year 2030. I came back to this time from the future after a failed mission. I am here to tell the truth about everything, about how time travel is real and how the government is lying to you. I have so much proof to talk about. And I will be showing you guys as much as possible and showing you guys my predictions. Slowly by slowly, you guys will realize that these predictions are true. When I talked about India, a lot of people asked me about the Philippines. Luckily, I have been into the Philippines, but in the past, when I was time traveling for a mission. I have never been to the Philippines in the future, but I've talked with many people who have. And I can tell you exactly what happens to the Philippines in the future. This is going to be shocking. Make sure to listen to the whole thing, because I will be giving a bunch of actual predictions that will really come true. These are not predictions, they are prophecy. They will happen. First, Philippines is going to converge with other countries that are part of ASEAN. ASEAN is the Association of Southeast Asian Nations. It is going to be a big thing. I cannot say the name of this future country, but the Philippines will basically be like a state within this country, and it's going to be a huge thing. You guys are going to see this all unfold in the next couple of years, so stay tuned for that. The Philippines will converge with many countries: Brunei, Indonesia, Laos, Cambodia, Malaysia, Myanmar, Singapore, and finally Thailand and Vietnam. This will become one giant country, and there are plans for the whole world to become multiple countries that are merged together, and they will become like some type of districts, but they will be very powerful. And this is the plans for the future. This is what happens. Countries start merging together into one giant district. In the future, Philippines makes one of the biggest decisions ever and finally get rid of all the corruption and all the crime. Philippines becomes a giant utopia. It is the most unbelievable transformation ever. Country becomes into a huge utopia, and it's crime-free. You might be wondering, what is this decision that Philippines did to fix the problem? Well, Japan was working on some type of AI police task force. Philippines was able to be the first one to implement it, and their crime basically dropped overnight. It was one of the biggest and craziest things ever. It was all over the news, and it was huge. What else can I say about it? Philippines actually has really